Okay, so you guys have already saw my like unveiling of the bag that I bought on live. Super, super excited, and I just want to kind of like talk about her and talk through some things. So she has always been on my wish list since I saw her. I just didn't want to pay $1,000 for her. And whenever I got the feeling that I wasn't gonna be able to find her, I started panicking. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get her. So I replaced one of my wish list tabbies, which is the mushroom crystal tabby 26, with this baby. Shout out to Kia and T Price. They be you girls. Y'all be helping a girl out. So yeah, I went ahead and I got her, and then with the encouragement of you guys on live, I also went ahead and snatched her up. So let's go ahead and talk about her. Without further ado, y'all, let's get into it. Okay, so she is absolutely stunning. To know me is to know that I love color, I love crystals and shiny things, like obsessed. I will actually wear these. Okay, this rainbow collection was highly anticipated for me, and I had to prioritize my coin because your girl is not made out of money. I got a little coinage, but I'm not made out of money, and I got other shit to do. And so although I really, really wanted this bag, every time I walked in my store and I saw it, it caught my eye. I just, I could not pull the trigger on it. I had so many other rainbow pieces that I want. You guys saw so many other pieces that I knew was coming up for the spring summer runway that I knew I wanted, that I just could not justify the $1,000 price tag until I could. Which was, it was fear of missing out, but fear of missing out on a wish list item. So although I never made it officially a wish list item because I didn't think I would ever add it, it was one that I always hoped in the back of my mind would pop up on the resale market and I could snatch her up. Snatch her up. And I was able to actually snatch her up. So basically I was going through my wish list and I was like, you know what? I really, really want her. What can I replace? So I took off the mushroom crystal tabby 26 and I added this beautiful lady. And I know price comparison, they're not comparable, but it's fine. It is what it is. I wanted her, I got her. So now I have her in my collection. I did go ahead and get her tags, her original tag stamped. I named her Candy Girl. I'm not concerned about like reselling bags and stuff like that. That's not my stilo. That's not my thing. I don't subscribe to the one in, one out. If I'm not using it, I think no. My curated collection is for me to have. I'm trying to do like Irene and Empress, where they have bags that when they bought them knowing that they were going to keep them in their collection. That's my philosophy, right? So I'm keeping them. I'm not worried about retail, resale value, and all the other good jazz. So, but I think most of y'all might know that by now. So yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do to this tag. At this point, I have like 3 of them, but I love her so much. Look how shiny she is. She's just so pretty, so stunning. Looks like an oil slick. She is very impractical, super impractical. You're not going to be walking around like Sex in the City, Sarah Jessica Parker in Sex in the City with this under your arm all day running errands. It's not going to happen. This is heavy. This only has garment bags in it and it's heavy as fuck. Okay. So that's not going to happen. But she would make a cute little travel bag. I know a lot of y'all wouldn't do it. I would do it. But like if you're traveling through the airport and you want like a little pick me up, she would look really cute on my Barbie, on top of my Barbie carry on. My Barbie times Bays carry on, she would be super cute. But if you put her on top of like a carry on bag and you're rolling her through, she would make a great like duffel, and you can slide her under the bottom of the seat. I know some of y'all are cringing, but do like Mel says, I think she said it like a year or two ago, where she carries her dust bag inside of her bag in case she needs to put it in there to protect it. You can do that because you don't necessarily want to slide it across the bottom because all of this is crystalled and it doesn't have any feet. But she's going to smush down beautifully. But yeah, like, oh my gosh, she's super, super stunning. So there's that, or you cannot. This is also wouldn't be like a date night bag. This is a statement bag. Like you're wearing this with a statement outfit, a statement piece, you know. You wear this when you're okay with people talking to you because somebody's going to inevitably ask you about this bag, want to touch it, want to see it. Like it's just stunning. It's an eye catcher. And like, I feel like the camera doesn't do this bag justice, like whatsoever. And this is not even a brightly lit room. Now, let's talk about some of the other cons to this bag besides not being able to get cost per wear out of this joint. At least I'm not, which is fine. I didn't buy it to get necessarily cost per wear. This is like a collector's piece. This is like a dopamine bag, as I believe it's either as Liz calls it. I believe Liz calls it the dopamine bag. So, yeah. Another downside is it has a singular strap. So that means all of the weight of this heavy ass bag, if you carry it by the strap, is put on here. And as Edward first mentioned with these large Kisslocks, this is going to freak people out. It's already pulling on the strap right here. I don't know why they didn't make it equally balanced, but I will be making it equally balanced, and I'm going to add an additional strap over here on this side so that it can be balanced. The other thing is, as you can see, and I'm sure you saw in my video when I was doing the unboxing, just with the stuff in there, it's already separating. The friction of the Kisslocks is what's holding this together. So it is a design flaw with Kisslocks that basically once these wear and the metal starts pushing apart and separate, this Kisslock is going to flap open. So your bag will pop open. If you're running down the road, all your shit could pop out just like that, because the only thing holding it together is the friction of those locks kissing. And then your bag looks like this. So there are other couple things that you could do, which I will cover in another video, that can hold it together, but it's not going to be organic to the bag because the bag design is flawed in and of itself, right? And so that's what you're accepting when you're paying for this. So some people are not willing to pay $1,000 for a bag that has a flaw that you can't wear every single day and, you know, has all these crystals and all the other jazz. And then there are those of us that are like, I don't give a shit. That's me. So yeah, that's one. But the strap does fit comfortably. It does have a nice little drop. I don't think this is necessarily aesthetically pleasing. But again, if you're just running and you're using it as luggage, this works. If you're using it as a going out bag, a statement piece, because you're a fashion girl, this works. So there are a couple different options, and this works for me. I'm super, super excited I was able to add this to my collection. And in happenstance, I was texting around multiple essays. None of them had them in stock. And it just so happened that my store got a return, and it was the only one sitting up there, and they let me come and get it. So I felt like, if it's meant to be, let it be, let it be, baby, if it's meant to be. And it was. So, all right, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you have one? Are you thinking about getting it? Do you want to see the rest of my rainbow collection? Okay,